Hello friends, welcome back to Olga is Cooking. So I wanted to show you today how to prep a pan with perfectly squared parchment, which is important when you're baking things like brownies and squares. You don't want that crinkly corner to impact the look of the corner piece of your brownie or square. So this is actually pretty easy to do, and I'm just going to show you quickly. We need our parchment paper, of course, a pen or a pencil, a pair of scissors. We're going to take our pan, we're going to put it right over our parchment, outline the pan on the parchment, nice little square. Let's cut our parchment, put that to the side. Now you see the squares lined up there. We are going to fold each of the sides of our parchment paper quite crisply to where we drew our line, like so. Now you see we've made a little sort of basket, but there's just a bit like this isn't going to work, right? So we need a little trick. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our scissors and we're going to cut two sides of each of our corner, leaving just a tad attached. And we're going to now cut 8 times because we have 4 corners. Good math, right? So let's do that. It doesn't have to be super exact. The key really is not to cut the entire thing off, because then it's not a tragedy. You just might have a bit of batter oozing out. So now we've got what we need. Fold it up. Here's our pan. Line it right in there. And it's a perfect square. Can't really. So what I'm going to do is just even out some of these edges. You just want a slight overhang so that when your brownies or squares come out of the oven, they are easy to pull out. And of course, parchment just helps with cleanup, and it also helps the life of your pan. Can't see me anymore. The life of your pan, because nothing is really getting burnt on the bottom. So if you see here, we've got a nice little square. Lovely. And of course you can do this with your 9x13, with your 9x9, whatever size of pan you have. And it just, again, creates that nice corner so that your brownie or square doesn't have that sort of crinkly look at the side. So every piece is perfectly nice and square. So you're gonna have to wait a little bit to see what I'm putting in here, and it's gonna be super delicious. So thanks for tuning in. Filakya. We will see you soon.